I'm Mark Sloboda, and this is the Real Politik. But if you are watching this on my Substack channel as one of my wonderful and faithful followers, you already know that. What I'm here today is with a bit of an announcement and a request for your support. Over the last few years, no small number of you have asked me wonderfully, Mark, how can we support you? We try to help other people in the alt media and analysis community, content creators. And how can we, express our gratitude to you? How can we give you a hand? And for lack of an immediate an imperative need in the situation. I haven't needed so much or arranged that before. Well, circumstances have changed, events have happened. And so I am here to announce the launch or perhaps relaunch of the Real Politik exclusive content and membership on Boosty, which is a Russian equivalent of Patreon. So that is the announcement, and the request for your support is exactly that. For those of you who have the desire, the interest, who the desire to see more of me and what I have to say and interact with me in a whole number of different ways that we'll get into. Please consider making, if you're able to, a financial contribution to my work. And if you're not, don't have the desire to do so, or not in that moment where it's financially possible, that's okay. And let me reassure you, first of all, to all my Substack and followers and elsewhere on social media, that nothing is actually going to change for you if you can't support me in that way. All of what you have become accustomed to on Substack over the last few years, which is me providing, links to all of the interviews I do with alt media figures, media outlets, debates, and so forth, on a, if not daily basis, well, then a really regular basis. That will continue. My Substack page will remain up, and all of that content that I do interviews and discussions and debates with other people will continue to be provided there, free, nothing changes. But if you have the ability and you'd like to see more of me and interact with me, I am here to announce this membership in exclusive content that I'll be providing on the Boosty page. This is the address to my page. There'll be a link below this post, the video, https boosty.to/therealpolitik. Watch the spelling. This is the Real Politik Boosty page, where you can see I already have some initial content for you. Okay, so first, the most basic member level of membership, that provides most of the content right there for the Real Politik, is at the membership level. That's 500 rubles a month, or approximately $6.48. It was about $5, but the Russian ruble has appreciated against the dollar quite a bit in the last couple of weeks, so the exchange rate really kind of is not if you're in the US, really not in your favor in that way. But so the first thing you'll get is access to the exclusive content on the Real Politics Boosty page. And let me tell you what I intend to provide there. Now, without setting myself into definitives, with events and everything, my plan is to provide regular exclusive content for you. I hope and plan to provide right now three pieces of exclusive content a week for you. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how much you like what I'm providing. Certainly be listening to your feedback. But the first is an in focus video of roughly, about a half hour in length. Don't want to make it too long, too short. We'll try to find that sweet spot that most of you seem to appreciate. And I'll be focusing on one particular topic that catches either mine or your interest at higher membership level. Um, and I'll be focusing in on that to a higher degree, researching a little bit, providing what I find out to you and my thoughts on the matter. The second piece of content is a weekly Q&A session for you, for my Boosty subscribers. Now, I will be collecting questions on the Real Politic um, Discord community forum, which I'll be getting to in a minute, and I'll select questions from there every week, and that's what I'll be addressing in the question Q&A session. And we'll see how long the Q&A session lasts for, depending on the number of questions and how long it takes me to answer them. And we'll try to find a sweet spot on time there as well. And the third piece of exclusive content I'm planning on providing you a week is a week in review, where I talk about what I think were the most important geopolitical and political events of the week, why I think they're important, and my thoughts on them. Um, that will, of course, to a pretty high degree be focused on the conflict in Ukraine, as has so much of my coverage over the last few years. But I will certainly also be touching on events in the Middle East, in Asia, maybe even some political events in the United States, anything that I think has important geopolitical consequences that should be considered. So that is, the three, and those I have planned on being video at some point in the future. I may experiment a bit with some written exclusive content as well, and see how you like that as a change or not. And I will be accepting your feedback and guidance on what you would like to see on that. The other benefit of membership is you will gain access to the Real Politic exclusive Discord channel, a Real Politic forum for discussion and chat and debate. So this is the framework I have up thus far. And if you take a look, you'll be able to see, you will be able to participate in discussions on a whole range of topics from my most recent episodes of the Real Politic to, beyond collecting a library of important articles, be it on the conflict in Ukraine, events in the Middle East, elsewhere around the world. And you will be able to have, as well as, text discussions, you'll be able to engage in the voice channels. And with me as well. When I'm online and I have some free time, I'll be chiming in as well. I will be trying to direct some of the conversation, and I will be moderating as well. Now, with all such social media ventures, there will doubtless be fights, dramas, everything that goes as long as well. We will just try to keep it civil and elevated in this forum. We're already among like-minded, right? You don't have to worry about bots or trolls or spammers. Um, this should be a place where we can agree that on those things that we disagree, we can do so civilly. Now, I have to admit a fault over the last few years. One of the things I have been guilty of is I'm not one of the most active people with, or have not been one of the most active people with engagement with my audience, with fans. And that's something I'm very much intend to change with the advent of this Discord channel format that I'm extremely comfortable with, and I hope that you will be as well. Generally speaking, you know me, I'm a cynic, a fatalist, a bit of a misanthrope, and I truly believe the maxim that hell is other people. I vastly prefer animals as a general rule. But we're all in hell together. I think we can try to get along and learn from the experience. And that's what I want to do with this. I want to make a community because I realize that all of you out there are all intelligent people with professions and life experience in all different fields all over the world. And there is as much that I can learn from you and many things as you can learn from me, therefore, and from each other. So I want to make it a place where we can share information and maybe with the added intelligence, the added information provided from you, that might improve the general quality of my analysis and my understanding that I will then share with everyone else. So I hope you will join me as members in this Discord forum for the Real Politik and make a real community that we can all learn from together. Briefly discuss for those who are able and desire to some benefits of higher tiers of support for me. The Patreon level at double the membership, so 1,000 rubles or a month, or about $13 at the current exchange rate. You'll get everything from the membership, but also after 3 months of subscription at this level, recurring, so every 3 months, you can schedule about a 15 minute private interview with me via Discord or Zoom, video or audio, where you can ask me any burning questions you have, and I will answer to the best of my ability. We will discuss, talk things back and forth, or if you wish, you can express your thoughts, more exclusively on a subject as you wish. You can sit on your soapbox and make me listen to and consider what you have to say. And I will do so, and I will give you a fair shake. Now, I can't promise that I will agree with you. That's the nature of analysis and figures. We rarely agree with anyone, or certainly not everyone, 100% of the time. And I may not agree with your take on something, even after listening to you. Sorry about that. That's how it is. But I will give you fair and due consideration, certainly more so than I would some screaming capital letter comment on a YouTube video or something of the like. And you could possibly change my mind. I do change my mind on things when enough pieces of evidence accrue. It's not easy to do, I'll admit that, but my opinion do change. And even if you don't change my opinion immediately, you could provide one of those puzzle pieces that some down where a little bit further down the line then adds up with something else, and then I could change my opinion then, or maybe not. But anyway, for whatever you choose to do with the time for that interview, for that discussion, you'll get that. And then the third tier of membership, the executive producer, at another 500 rubles a month for a total of about almost $20. If anyone cares to support me to that level and is able to do so, you get to play executive producer, which is to say, after 3 months subscription at this level, reoccurring, so every 3 months, you get to choose the topic of a future In Focus weekly video that I'll be providing for everyone sometime in the near future, as soon as I'm able to make that happen. So you get to direct me and my focus and the exclusive content I provide for all of you. So now, um, let me first get add into why I'm doing this now. Well, I had long been hoping to do some exclusive content. Some of you may remember that on YouTube a couple of years ago, I did provide some exclusive content, but it's extremely time consuming. And over the last few years, I've been very, very busy doing primarily contributions for Sputnik Radio America, to the point where I was doing 4 or 5 um, interviews a day, providing analysis primarily on the conflict in Ukraine, although some other things as well, often for every single show that they had, right? If not every day, then several times a week or so in general. And contrary to what some of you may think, and some factually incorrect hit pieces that have been out on me in the mainstream media, I am not and have never been an employee of RT or Sputnik or Rossiya Savonia or Russian media in any way. I'm a freelance analyst and contributor. And I contributed to RT and Sputnik on the same terms I've contributed to many other media outlets, and some of them still do over the years. CGTN, Press TV, Al Jazeera, even BBC a few times, some Dutch media. I've done dozens of media outlets around the world. And sometimes, they provide a contribution, what is called an honorarium. It's not huge money, to be sure, but it's some compensation for your time and expertise. And other times, I've done a lot of pro bono when I thought, it was important, or it was to my benefit to gain a new audience. So I've done a lot of that as well. And over the last 3 years, those contributions for Sputnik Radio America, regular several times a day, they added up enough. My demands of life are not extremely excessive. I think I'd leave a pretty simple life by many measures, and that was enough. And I thought the work was important, and I enjoyed doing it. But Sputnik Radio America what fell victim to the Biden regimes, or should I say the Blinken and Sullivan's regime's sanctions last autumn. And Sputnik Radio America was shut down, and that's it. The whole shebang. And a number of the people I continue doing interviews with, Rachel, Jamarl, Garland, Dr. Leon, Ted, and Manila at TMI now, and a number of others. They all found themselves like me in the same boat. They were regular employees. I was a contributor, but we interacted with each other on a daily basis, and we continue to do so even without getting a small paycheck for that. But now I'm in a place where I have the time and the need, and I'm able to return to the idea of providing exclusive content on a membership basis this time for the need. Otherwise, I really hope I can make this work. I hope there's enough out to you that appreciate what I have to say and are able and interested in supporting me. If not, I may have to go back to teaching full time, and I may have much less time to do media work. So if you want to see more of me, if you want to hear more of me, please, for that reason, do consider supporting me if you are able to do so. And last, let me just say why Boosty. Yeah, it's a pretty stupid name. I'll admit I don't like the name at all. Um, so first of all, YouTube. I will never do anything with YouTube again. As many of you may know, I had my channel removed. I was censored by YouTube, presumably at the designs of certain people at various levels within the Biden, Blinken, Sullivan regime, with a number of other people. And then eventually I did get my channel back. It was with a number of videos removed, and I refuse to have to watch what I say, that I run across the political censors of YouTube. So absolutely not. And why not Substack or Patreon or Buy Me a Coffee or these other financial outlets? Well, in a word, it's the damn sanctions, the Biden and now Trump sanctions that cut off Russians from access to anything that has to do with the Western financial controlled architecture, whether that's banking or online or the like. Um, I have been living in Russia for almost almost 2 decades now. I am a Russian citizen. I immigrated. I don't have a Western bank account anymore. No, haven't had any desire to. I haven't even been back to the United States in more than 20 years. So that made it extremely difficult because I don't work with Russian banks. No, no, none of these online outlets do. And although there are elaborate deceptions and loops and hurdles and workarounds, they're all extremely insecure and rather difficult to do. And it came to the point where I said, fuck that. Like, screw these Western sanctions. And then I discovered a Russian equivalent of Patreon, Boosty, that works with Russians and Westerners. So you're able to join as subscribers. I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be choosing a Russian alternative, much like using Telegram or mail.ru or RuTube or anything else out there. It's good to be a participant, to be working with a Russian online presence, a Russian outlet. So that's why I've chosen Boosty to do this. And although I will keep up my Substack page as it has been, if you want the exclusive content, if you want the chance to interact with me in a host of different ways on Discord or private interviews and the like with the different membership tiers, follow me on Boosty. Please do. With that, I will say once again, I hope you will consider supporting if you like more of this cynical, black-pilled, realist, multipolar, Russian-focused analyst and commentator. If you want to see and hear and more of me and interact with me, well, then please do consider subscribing to the Real Politick with Mark Sloboda on Boosty, and I will look forward to interacting with you, hopefully, on the Real Politick Discord channel that is associated with that, and perhaps even some interviews and the like with some of you into the future. So. Thanks for considering. Thanks for whatever support as followers you have showed me, worth sharing my videos and commentary and the like. And if you have the desire and are in that situation in your life right now where you can support me a bit more, well then please consider doing so if you want to hear more of me. So. With that, I'll say good night, das vidanya, and I hope to see and talk to you again all soon.